Okay, well, we have a match on our hands today. This is a real match. We've got Kent FC and Central United. The, I suppose, the Sweet Shop Derby, as it's called. And it's possibly the biggest derby in the Kilmac League. Actually, no, scratch that. It is the biggest the derby. A lot of history here, a lot of bad blood. I mean, it is a fantastic fixture, and that's why it simply had to be the live fixture this week, despite the fact that neither team has performed overly well, I suppose. Both teams have had their moments, and well, Kent FC will be looking to scrape themselves off the bottom of the table as it stands. Players obviously very excited to be taking part in such a fixture, and why wouldn't they be? It's a fantastic fixture to be a part of, and well, there's plenty of reason for that. So yes, obviously both the away fans obviously very numerous today, especially with the derby, but we've got Boolan, a very changed lineup actually. Very few Marxists in the team. We've got Ira Raping, Dingo, Keane Fitz, John Maher, Bottle of Beef, the Hottie Totty, Tesco Ballybeg, all coming in a place of Marxists, leaving the bench pretty much a communist hotspot. But yeah, so it's a very changed lineup. It's hopefully to produce a win. But yeah, so we've got an unchanged lineup then in contrast for Central United. They are obviously banking on this formula working for them before, as it has already this season. And as you can see, everyone is thinking about winning this game. This is a huge game, far bigger than any league title or cup final is winning this game. And here we go, we're underway. Central, so many chances there has been. Central's being so wasteful with them. Either way, it's been a dreadful performance in the first half, and we're going to have to hope for something much better in the second half. And here we go, and it's a shot, and this time it's still saved. Boolan with all the work to do, and it's a shot, and finally someone has scored, and it's Wes Houlihan with the goal. And Central United are now 1-0 up. It's a much deserved lead, and well, it's possibly the most scrappy goal they could have got, the most, I suppose, the most speculative of all their chances, but it's the one that goes in. So I mean, Kent have finally been punished. Hopefully this is a wake-up call to them, and hopefully they start playing football. But yes, as you can see, ball wasn't properly cleared. The shot from Nangalan goes in, and it leaves it to Wes Houlihan, who has to poke it in first time. It's a lovely finish, but to be fair, like, you know, of all the chances they've had, this is the one that goes in. I'm really not convinced, but yes, apparently that's the way it works. It doesn't matter though either way, because the score is 1-0. They have got their goal, and now Centras have something to show for all the hard work they've done in the first half. Forward, he's got some space ahead of him. He's got a bit of room to run. He tries to shot very early on in quick scopes. Can't properly handle that. But that should do it for half time, because we are approaching the half time break. And there we go. It's 1-0 to Central United, who have by far deserved to be in front. They have been the better team in the first half. It wasn't until the 38th minute, though, Wes Houlihan's speculative shot on the first time of asking, that they got the goal they needed. But as I said, as you can see, yeah, so that's very tough to separate. It has been an extremely close game, despite all the chances Centrals have had. But well, they do deserve to be in front, and we're going to have to see some serious changes from Kent in the second half if they want to get in front. Control to keep it, and not only do that, but get an excellent pass away. Here's a Houlihan, gives it to the Hottie Toddy, and here's Tesco Ballybeg. Tesco Ballybeg now with a serious chance to do something here, and Paul Blair has been caught flat-footed, and here's Jelly Pizza here, Jelly Pizza, and oh, it's a bad clearance here, and it's a chance for Kent, and it's deflected and in, and well, that's a disaster in defence for Central United. But Tesco Ballybeg will be claiming the goal. A shot at target that probably would have been saved, but oh, I think that was Paul Blart there who just did everything wrong. And well, it's a disaster. It's a gift of a goal, whatever you want to call it, but the matter is that it's 1-1 now. I mean, yes, as you can see here, Paul Blart, just a disaster there. I mean, probably should have been a better clearance from quickscope, should have read the situation better, but it's just I mean, defensive ineptitude really. I mean, you know, I mean, Jelly Pizza really shouldn't have been allowed that far in behind him and being with a tussle for the ball. And as well as that, deflecting the pass in, you know, I mean, Paul Blart is going to take a lot of blame for that. Might even get subbed off, but well, they have a game to play now. It's game on again, because it's 1-1 at the Kent Arena. here they're coming forward, they're trying to create something here, and the ball is broken up, and here's Cian Fitz, he gives it forward to Tesco Ballybeg now gives it to Jelly Pizza, and Jelly Pizza is in some serious space here, he's driving forward, and it's a shot, it's a pass back to Tesco Ballybeg, and Ballybeg has scored, and it's a 2-1 lead now for Kent. The team that appeared on the back foot for the whole of the first half has come into the game, guns blazing in the second half, and it's a well-earned lead, I have to say. They have been fantastic in the second half, they have completely shaken off all doubt that, you know, they probably were going to get destroyed in the second half. But anyway, yeah, it was a really simple finish there for Tesco Ballybeg. All they had to do was place it into the bottom corner of the net. Quickscope had no chance. A 2-on-1 there. It was fantastic work from the front two. I mean, very unselfish for Jelly Pizza, who could have tried a shot himself. He probably could have scored, but Tesco Ballybeg has got his second of the game. And he is now, okay, so Snock the Hog actually is coming on for Mr. Tato. But as I was saying, Tesco Ballybeg, fantastic work all game to get the 2 goals. I mean, maybe they were gifts, but he still had to finish them. Here's John Maher on the ball. John Maher gives it away, Larkent. And the ball is coming forward now, Warren Cleary now. Here's Ratchet Nainggolan. Gives it to Warren Cleary, and that is full time at the Larkent Arena, and it's 2-1 to Kent. They have won this fantastic derby, and it's been a fantastic showing in the second half on their attack. Lots of chances created, and look what it means to the players, look what it means to the fans. They have won the biggest derby in the league, and that hopefully will lift them off the bottom of the table. It's Kent's 2, Century United 1 from the Larkent Arena. So anyway, with that game out of the way, and to be fair, it's a good game, it's possibly, I mean, I like that rivalry between Kent and Central. Yeah, anyway, so top of the table clash here, Kearseys and Kilmac, and there was for the away side, it was a good start. Owen Power there with the opening goal. I mean, really, there's not a lot you can say there, other than that's just fantastic. So yeah, anyway, then Paul Allen doubled the lead for the away side, so it looked like for Kearseys it was going to be a very long day, unless they could respond. Yeah, Kearseys did eventually come into the game, and it was Matongo Babongo with this lovely volleyed shot to get the home side back into the game. And to be fair, the home side are known for scoring good goals thanks to that dynamic duo up front of Spingy and Babongo. But it was the away side who added to their lead next. It was 3-1 thanks to that Liam Fennell header from the corner. And well, I think that just kind of demoralised the away side. They did go in search of a goal though. And to be fair, even though it was late on in the game, they did hit back. So to make it 3-2, Matongo Babongo with his second goal of the day. So yeah, even though it wasn't the result Kearseys wanted, they did put in a good performance. However, this coupled with the loss to Greenway Rovers last week, or was that 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago, because I've just reached a stage where I don't know what game is where anymore. But yeah, thanks to that, those losses coupled, it is becoming increasingly unlikely that they will win the league. One team that does have a chance though is St Mary's Hurling, and they were away to St Declan's Athletic, who appeared to be on an resurgent run. So it was by no means an easy game, and it was already a disaster very early on. After 4 minutes of the break, the danger man himself for the I suppose fuck, I haven't come up with a good nickname for him. So yeah, they're just St Declan's Athletic for now. But Human Rights soon put things right with that lovely finish. So it was 1-1 before the half. So things looked like they were right again. But yeah, I mean, I really don't know what happened there. I think that should have been saved. I feel like that should be a good goal, but I don't know. I don't think it is. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a very late goal, to be fair. Rescuing it right at the deadline, left it late. So Pontegrudo Zimbabwe took a bit of a risk with this finish here, because I mean, outside the box is not easy to score. Yeah, especially in PES. But yeah, anyway, that went in, and it saved the 3 points. Saved the 3 points. Excuse me, saved the 3 points for St Mary's Hurling. So yeah, I don't think they can have any complaints really. Very good goal, and thanks to that, they keep the pressure up on Kilmac Thomas to do well. So yeah, that was the game. 2-1 to St Mary's Hurling. However, St Declan's Athletic still can't feel safe thanks to the games they've had before that, which has ended positively for them. They would also have to hope that their rivals, like Fire Station 3196, would lose points. And away to Greenway Rovers, this didn't look like it didn't look like something that just wouldn't happen. You could see Greenway Rovers beating Fire Station, especially with kickouts like that, like from Fireman Sam. really poor, I suppose, distribution. But the away side weren't going to let that get them down. They did try getting back into the game, and this lovely control from Nathan Cleary-Osbury just taps it home. Excellent control, and thanks to that, the away side were level. And then this happened. Fireman Sam doing everything in his power to throw the game away, and Sean Power just making no mistake and not showing any mercy for his opponent. So yeah, I mean, really, what can he expect? I suppose he's just doing everything in his power. Fireman Sam, I mean, you know, Fireman Sam just doing everything he can to throw the game away, and that, I mean, it worked, to be fair to him, because they did throw the game away. So it's 2-1 as it finishes. Thanks for watching. I don't have time for the outro.